it's actually based on the proximity to Earth. So not every full and new moon are created equally when it comes to our high tides here. So a full or new moon at perigee will have some of the highest tides of the year. So again, you still have to compare them. Let me give you an example of this year. So let's look at Atlantic City. Here's a tide height for a full moon on May 26th, 5.6 feet. Flood stage is 6 feet. Look what happens in December, 4.5 feet. We have a spring tide here. We're at perigee. So we need to know how we're going to find out about this coastal flooding, right? Because I can tell you everything you need to know about coastal flooding, but if you don't know when it's going to happen, well, that's not good. So let's talk about the storm surge guidance. So it's a combination of using models, individual point guidance, and predicted tide heights from these two different places, National Weather Service and Stevens Institute. This is an image of it on the bottom. You can see what happens at the present time, 1 hour out, 2 hours out, et cetera, and et cetera. Where you're seeing those yellows and oranges is where you're seeing higher tides as a result of weather conditions. Same thing here for the extratropical surge model. It's a variation of something called the slosh model, which has been around, I think, since like the 70s or 80s. It's been around for a very long period of time. Probably some of this is outdated, but it's still a very good reference for us, and it does show you very specific, or I should say pretty specific details here about where the flooding could be here. We're going to show you some more powerful tools a little bit at the end here. You're going to click on your location. You're going to make sure you set your date up to MLLW. That's mean lower low water. You can also set it to mean higher high water, but usually I think mean lower low water is where you're seeing a lot of these forecasts from NOAA and the National Weather Service based off of, as opposed to the mean higher high water. Once there, where you're seeing those gray areas, that's the range of possibility. That's from the 5% to 95% likelihood. So it's really covering a wide range, and it gives you an idea, of what really is possible. So for this chart right here, you're looking across, the grays aren't even in that minor flood stage. So you can rest easy knowing that you're going to be okay here.